All right, fifth graders, this is my time to go over the answers to the Unit 1 review. And yes, I am making this video before school, so I did make this video this morning. It is now 7:53, so I'm making it about 15 minutes before you got to school this morning. So we are going to go over the answers, and as I'm going over the answers, I want you to write down and correct it so that you can see what you did wrong. Because why would we take a quiz if you won't learn from your mistakes? And if it's okay if you missed a lot, what's not okay though is just being upset about it and refusing to learn from it. So use this as an opportunity to show kind of a growth mindset and tell yourself, I'm learning, I just need more practice. And you correcting your answer is this more practice that'll help you for our Unit 1 test next week. So I'm going to read each problem, I'm going to do it, and then I want you to write it down on somewhere on your paper, or maybe if you want, you can use like a lined piece of paper if you want to correct your mistakes, and you can just number which one you're doing. So Mrs. Patina wants to find the amount of time she spent on her math and science homework combined. She worked 1/2 hour on math and 3/5 hour on science. Which is the best strategy to find the least common denominator so she can add the time she spent on her, goodness gracious, her homework. Okay, so I'm going to find the common denominator of 1/2 and I think it was 3/5. Okay, so to find the common denominator, I am going to list all the factors of 2 and all the factors of 5. And that's kind of easy because I think most of us can count by 2s and most of us can count by 5s. The reason I'm doing the 2 and the 5 is because they're the denominator. They are on the bottom of the fraction. And we need to make sure that our fractions are going to turn out to be the same so we can add them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, ooh, that was a big 8, 10, and then 5, 10. Whoa, my common denominator is 10. So in this box, you were supposed to tell me the common denominator and then also how you found it. So you could say listing multiples of the common denominator, however you want to do that. So make sure that you tell me how you found the common denominator as well. So common denominator of 1/3 and 3/8. We're going to do the exact same thing as before. We are going to just do it with 8 and with 3. So we'll do 1/3 and 3/8. The denominator is going to be 3 and 8. So I'm going to list all the factors of 3 and 8. Then we're going to do, oh my goodness, that's not what I meant to do. 3, 6, and this one you guys are like, oh, I have to go forever on this one. 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24. Now I gotta count by 8s. All right, so I'm gonna count by 8s. 8, 16, 24.
Miss Thomas, can you come to the office, please, Miss Thomas?
Oh, whoops. All right, that was an announcement, so ignore that. I'm not going to restart my recording. Okay, 24 is our common denominator, so you would go back over to number 2 and type 24 in the box. All right, now number 3, 6 and 8. So you need to find the common denominator of 6 and of 8. So to do that, you are going to list all the factors of 6 and 8 and find one that is the same. Now, fifth graders, I'm not going to do number 3 for you because I feel like we just did 2 problems with finding common denominators, and if you're still struggling with this, then I need to see that. But if you got it wrong, I would like you to do it again and see what you can find. So list all the factors of 6, all the factors of 8, and see what you come up with. So this one, number 4, we're going to save the best for last. We're going to skip that one for now. Okay, this one. 2/8 of my Halloween candy is chocolate and 5/8 is gummies. How much of my candy is either chocolate or gummies? So How much of your candy is both is what the question is asking. So I have 2/8 plus 5/8. I'm adding because how much do I have all together? All right, so I've got 2/8 plus 5/8, and I never, and I think I told you this a million times, add the bottom of a fraction. 5 plus 2 is 7, and I leave the 8 there. And so my answer for that one would be 7/8. I think most of you got that right. Now, this is where people fall apart because they refuse to draw a picture because they were like, oh, I just know it. I just know it. I don't need to draw a picture. Well, guess what, 5th graders? You didn't know it because you didn't draw a picture. So when you correct this, I want to see your fraction bars. I need to see you show me how you know these pictures are proving which one is bigger without guessing. Do not guess on these. You will get them wrong. Okay. So the first one, and that's a really oddly shaped rectangle. Whoa, I totally messed that up. Okay. The first one is 4/7. So I'm going to do 8s first because that's really easy for me. So I'm going to go ahead and split my bar in half. And then I have 4ths. And then I'm going to split my 4ths in half. And they should get pretty darn close to 4/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to shade it in. That's 4/8. 4/7, I'm going to have 7 equal parts, so that's kind of hard to do, but I'm going to try my best. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my picture isn't the greatest, 5th graders, but let's reason through this a little bit. 4/7 should be bigger because think about this. If I'm splitting my whole into 8 equal pieces or 7 equal pieces, ask yourself this question. Would you rather share with 8 friends or with 7? I would rather share with 7. And the reason I say that is because 7ths are going to be bigger than 8s. And since I have 4 for both of them, then I'm obviously going to pick the one that has 7s because I would rather share with 7 people because I would get a bigger piece of the pie. So that's why 4/7 is a little bit bigger. That one was hard with a picture because 7ths and 8s are so close that if you don't draw your picture, like mine was not perfect, you're not going to see how that they would be the same. So that one you just kind of have to reason through, but your picture can help you see that they're pretty close to equal, but 7ths are just a little bit bigger. All right, 5th graders, I'm almost done with this. This one, 5th graders, made me feel very frustrated that some of you got this wrong, but it's okay. 5/8 and 3/8. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. My rectangles are obviously the most fabulous thing you've seen. Okay. Okay, so we have 8s. I'm going to match them exactly so that I have the same amounts here. And then we have, so now my candy bars are split into 4ths, but I need 8s because that's what we're working with here. And there, and there, and there, and there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so one of these I have 5/8 and the other I have 3. Okay, 5th graders, let's really think about this one. So I really want you to see. Okay, so this is 3/8. That's not a very big piece of a candy bar. Now let's do 5. When the denominator is the same, 5th graders, you always pick which one has the bigger numerator. So in this case, 5/8 has the bigger numerator. I have 5 pieces of the same size instead of 3. Would you rather have 5 pieces of something or 3? I would rather have 5. So this 5/8 is going to be the bigger one. Number 8, draw a picture. Show me why one of them is bigger, okay? And I bet if you draw a picture, you'll really see how they are. All right, 5th graders, that is the end of the video. I didn't get to do the bonus question just because I don't want you watching too long on that, but that's what we're doing for Math with the Teacher today. So I think it'll be fine. You'll figure it out when we do Math with the Teacher. All right. Enjoy. Hope you did all of your corrections to get some points back. Bye.